It's time for high school football under the Friday night lights. Doesn't get any better than this, the Blitz. I'm Robert Kapolei.
And I'm Brandy Higa. On the Blitz tonight, defending state champs without their starting quarterback, and the OIA D2 crown is on the line.
ILH is first.
You're watching the Blitz on KITV Sports.
Now, before it was under the Friday night lights, unbeaten Punahou stopped Mililani in the ILH under the Friday afternoon sun.
Buff and Blue senior running back Wayne Taulapapa, fourth in the state coming in. Huge game. 11 carries, 151 yards, 4 touchdowns, including this 39-yarder in the second quarter.
Now, so far this season, he's rushed for 832 yards and 16 TDs. Punahou rolled.
Final score was 35-23 Buff and Blue, now 7-0. Raders dropped to 2-5.
Raiders QB Ty John Mizutani, 329 yards, passing 2 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions. It's been a rough week for defending Division I state champion Mililani Trojans. Lost senior quarterback Mackenzie Milton in their 45-21 win versus Leilehua last week. Doctors Monday diagnosed Milton with a separated shoulder. He's out at least 3 to 5 weeks, but will not need surgery. So far, for the Trojans, 1,936 yards passing, 26 touchdowns, plus 355 yards rushing, 2 more TDs.
Now, it is possible, according to head coach Rod York, that if his team makes it to the semifinals of the OIA playoffs, and if Mackenzie Milton's recovery goes well, he could rejoin the team. But that's looking ahead. Tonight, it's the Trojans versus Nanakuli of Moanalua.
They did not skip a beat. Kaiser Higa replaced Milton last week and threw for 274 yards, 4 touchdowns versus Leilehua.
Hit Bryson Ventura for a 26-yard TD early. Trojans steamrolled Nanakuli.
Vai Malipeai, 810 yards, 16 touchdowns, rushing coming in, ranked 3rd in the state. Monster game. 272 yards, 5 touchdowns so far.
Also returning to action, receiver Kalakaua Timoteo, 3rd in the state despite missing last week, pulling in his 14th TD.
In the 4th quarter, as we speak, Mililani leads 60-22. Taea at Kapolei. Hurricanes late in the 4th. Taulia Tungo Vailoa to Tainoa Williams, 23-yard touchdown.
And that was the first touchdown of the game, fighting off 2 Cody Lau field goals for Na'ali'i, who needed the win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive.
A game just finished moments ago, 16-6 final. Kapolei with a W. Leilehua, Kaiser. Early first quarter, Konopiliahi Andres to Tai Keo, good for a 34-yard touchdown.
Mules jumped out to a 9-0 lead because of a rough night for the Cougars. Quarterback Nick Tom could not handle the snap deep in his own territory.
And that is a safety. Kaiser, Parker Higgins rushing TD. Got a safety and a TD pass. They lead now 15-9 4th quarter.
Big showdown on the west side tonight. OIA's regular season Division II title on the line, as well as the top seed in the league's playoffs. 6-1 Nanakuli hosting unbeaten Radford at 7-0.
Now the Rams, they drew first blood on the Golden Hawks' brand new field. Quinton Iriarte to Ace Faumui, 10-yard TD, capped a 14-play, 94-yard drive.
Faumui second in the state in the D2 level, 13th touchdown. Nanakuli responded. Nainoa Banks, top D2 QB in the state, 6-yard TD to Keanu Momoa. Momoa's 5th touchdown catch of the season. And
then right before halftime, Iriarte to Blaze Manabe, 10-yard score, made it 14-7 at the break. Rams have scored twice in the second half. They lead 28-7 in the 4th quarter right now. St. Francis, Pac-5.
I'm Robert.
I'm Brandy.
And welcome to the Blitz.
Wait, what?
Can we please be that for Halloween? Robert, even better. Let's be fairies.
You're killing me. And Tyson's Chimabukuro was killing the Wolfpack.
Saints running back scored this 31-yard first quarter touchdown leading St. Francis past Pac-5 12-9. Scores from the Big Island tonight: Kamehameha Hawaii shut out Honoka'a 35-0.
And in double overtime, Kealakea edged Hilo 30-29, snapping the Vikings' 3-game win streak.
And over on Maui, Baldwin blasted Lahaina Luna 30-8. Bears now 4-3. Lunas dropped to 3-5.
It's Thursday night, and you're watching the Blitz on KITV Sports. Go Crusaders!
Let's take you back. Highlight shootout, Aloha Stadium last night, early. All Kamehameha over St. Louis.
Kainalu Martin dropping Ronson Young for safety. 2-0 for the boys from Kapolei.
Then Justin Young, 1-yard lob to Kumoku Noa. 12-0 Warriors. Young threw for 387 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 4 INTs.
Guys from Kalaipuhaku answered. Tua Tango Vailoa, 58-yard scoring hookup with Ronson Young. Extra point, no good. 12-6 second quarter.
Later in the second, Young to Noah again. Top-ranked pass catcher in the state. This one good for 79 yards and his 14th TD of the season. 9 catches, 196 yards.
Score was 22-13 at halftime after Tango Vailoa found Leland Oase alone in the end zone. A very different story in the second half.
Crusaders scored 31 unanswered points in the third quarter, winning 51-36.
Tua Tango Vailoa, 322-yard passing, 4 touchdowns. St. Louis is 5-1. Kamehameha 4-3. Going to be tough now for the Warriors to compete for an ILH title.
That's it for the Blitz Friday night. That's it for the Blitz last night.
But that's not it for high school football this weekend. Huge doubleheader in the OIA's Red Division at Aloha Stadium tomorrow night. Farrington Campbell, followed by longtime rivals Kahuku and Waianae.
A nightcap is for first place and top seed in the playoffs.
Sea Riders have lost 13 in a row to Kahuku.
And in 2015, 7 games, Red Raiders have only given up 22 points all season. That is ridiculous.